What's going on, guys? Welcome to the video. Sorry I didn't do a review of the Manchester United and Wolves game. As you could probably guess, I was furious. It was just terrible. It was our worst game that I've probably watched in 3 months since Ollie's come in. Ollie has changed it up and I still love him. People are doubting him already and I find it absolutely pathetic. Those people should be ashamed of themselves because Ollie has completely changed the game since he's come in 3 months ago. And if you are Ollie out, you really need to sort your head out because that is appalling. 3 losses, PSG, Arsenal and Wolves, and people are already doubting them, but whatever. Not me, definitely not me. I'll quickly go through the Wolves game. I just thought that we didn't take our chances at all. Wolves didn't play us off the park. They kind of caught us on the break and punished us. We made a few mistakes. The whole team were pretty much terrible. It was a terrible performance from everyone, I think. And you know, I kind of expected it. You know, we've had a really tough run of games. We have been playing a very quick, attacking kind of football recently. We used to be quite lazy. We were probably the laziest Premier League team under Jose Mourinho. We didn't work hard and the statistics show that. And now we're very much attacking, we're fast, and yeah, I just think it caught up on us and that's why we lost. We got a consolation goal at the very end, last second of the game, and it just was completely terrible. I was very unhappy. Not good at all. I thought that the FA Cup was probably our best chance of getting some sort of silverware this season, and that's gone. We can't win the Premier League, and Champions League is almost mission impossible. I say almost because I thought it was impossible when we were drawn PSG, when we were managed by Jose Mourinho, and we passed out PSG. Ollie brought his magic and we bet them. I don't know how. It's the magic of football, the magic of the Champions League. So we have Barcelona in the next round of the quarterfinals. You've probably seen my recent video. You know, I'm not going into it thinking that we're going to win, but I obviously support Manchester United 100%. I love my team and I hope we win. I hope we can do something, do you know? Alright, I'm hearing a lot of worrying news, and I hope this is just the media talking shit as usual, but this is about David De Gea and Real Madrid. So we all know Zidane is back at Real Madrid and he clearly has been offered everything that he wants to go back there. He left for a reason. He is now returning and quite clearly they've said, right, you know, we're going to give you what you want, loads of money for transfers. And yeah, so he's dropped Courtois, he's dropped other players that were involved in the Madrid squad. He's brought back Marcelo, he's brought back Isco, he's brought back Bale and Keylor Navas. He did want David De Gea and that was quite clear, and thankfully for that fax machine they never got him. And I'm just worried now that this is going to turn De Gea's head. He's going to want to go to Real Madrid because if he did back then, he would have had 3 Champions Leagues in a row. Well, considering he played superbly well. But you know, Real Madrid were superb over those 3 years. So I think he probably does have that what if in his head. I really hope he doesn't go because, as you know, David De Gea is one of my favourite players at Manchester United. He's a legend already. And yeah, I really don't want him to go. So I hope that news is false. Let me know what you think. Do you think Real Madrid are going to come knocking again? I did see that there will be a swap deal, Courtois and cash for David De Gea, and I think that is absolutely bonkers because I do not want Thibaut Courtois. I don't want him. I'm sorry. He may be a good goalkeeper, but he's doing terrible at Real Madrid. He's not doing very well at all. They're knocked out of the Champions League, and no, I don't want Courtois. I don't want them. So then, obviously, Zidane is also linked with Eden Hazard, who Real Madrid are constantly linked with. It's just annoying at this stage. I hate hearing that rumour. The only good thing about Eden Hazard constantly being linked to Real Madrid is that he's not being linked to Manchester United, because that was even more so annoying. I do think Hazard will go this time round because Chelsea are not really going anywhere. And I don't think they're going to get top 4. I really hope we get top 4, but I really don't think Chelsea are going to get up there. So I see Hazard going off. He wants to play in the Champions League. He wants to play at the best level. and he's not at Chelsea. I'm sorry, Chelsea fans, I'm not being mean, I'm not hating on you, but it's facts. He wants to play at the top level, and he's quite clearly not. Europa League is okay, you know, they're giving it everything because they are favourites to win the Europa, but I still don't think they will. I don't think they're good enough, especially with the results they've been getting recently. No, not good enough. So yeah, Hazard to Real Madrid seems likely, especially with Chelsea and their transfer ban that they will get, but I feel that Chelsea will really not want to let him go, because if they let him go, who do they get back in? Now, they did sign Christian Pulisic from Dortmund, but I still don't think he could fill Eden Hazard's boots just yet. Also, I heard today that Manchester United and Bayern Munich are in pole position to sign Griezmann. Griezmann is constantly linked to Manchester United also, and I just think, no, I may have wanted it a couple of years ago, but at this moment in time, I don't want Griezmann. I think he's a very good player, but I don't think I want him at Manchester United. I don't think he's that player that we need. I'd rather get a younger attacking player and spend a lot of money on them than Griezmann. I think, no, he can stay in La Liga. He can go to Barcelona also. He's been linked with them, but I don't see that happening. I just think he's always linked with a move away, and then he always ends up committing to Atleti, and he comes out with these statements and press conferences that he wants to stay at Atleti after all the speculation that goes on and feeding into that, and then he goes back and says no, he's happy at Atleti. I think he's just one of those who loves attention, and I do not want Anthony Griezmann. Okay, next up and lastly on my list, Luke Shaw and Victor Lindelof have pulled out of international duty because they have injuries. Now, these injuries are not big or worrying. They're not really injuries, I don't think. I just think that they don't want to get injured on international duty. They're putting Manchester United first, which I think is paramount. Marcus Rashford, I wish, did the same, because he has been playing with an injury since Liverpool, and you know he hasn't been on great form, and it worries me that if he goes off and plays these matches for England, if he gets injured, we're screwed. We are screwed. Especially with these massive games coming up. We have such a difficult April coming up, and if Marcus Rashford is injured for that, I don't know what's going to happen. We're doomed. We really are. So to hear Luke Shaw and Lindelof have pulled out, I think that is great, because Luke Shaw has been doing really well for us. You may not think so, but I do. I think he's a brilliant player. And also Lindelof, he's really come good under Ollie. So I'm delighted to hear that they are staying home, focusing on themselves and Manchester United. Also, Lindelof's wife is heavily pregnant, so you know he might want to take that time to be with her, and I don't know when she's due, but good luck to them with the baby. A lot of Manchester United babies are being born recently. There's Fred, Pogba, Lukaku, Lindelof's baby is coming, and yeah, so a lot of Man U babies. Very cute. I really want to see a picture of Pogba's baby, by the way. They're like, you know, Pogba's such a public figure online, and he doesn't post about his child, and that's the only thing that I really want to see from him. Instead of these silly dances, I just want to see the kid. So if Paul Pogba, which he would never ever be, but if you're watching this video, I know, please post a picture of your child, because I want to see how cute it is. Thank you very much. Also, I don't even know if it's a boy or a girl, so if you know what Pogba's baby is, please let me know. And also, is the name of the baby Pog Baby? Because it should be. Anyway guys, thanks for watching the video. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, drop a like on the video, and I will see you for the next one. Thanks for watching.